sailing along at about 8 knots and 20 knots worth of wind. The wind sort of fluctuating between 15 to 25 knots, quite gusty. As you know, last night, I mean, there's these big squalls that come through about this time of night or just when it's getting dark, and so we're hoping to avoid that, obviously. We're all reefed down, or at least we've got our first reefs in, but I've put out our whole jib, our sail out the front, which is just balancing the boat, keeping our nose down. We are sailing really close to the wind. It's getting a bit bumpy. We've got roast chicken for dinner, and it's going to be a good night, I think. If this squall does get up, we've got a ditch out plan. There's an island that we can run to, a nice Italian island, about 30 nautical miles downwind, so we'll just run there. What are you doing, Jazzy?
Reading a book.
Yeah? How's this? It's not so bad, eh?
It's quite pleasant for upwind sailing actually, and it's so nice to be out of a stinking hot marina.
And you got the fan on you?
Yeah, but it's actually not that hot. It's almost cold, which is so good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Where are we heading?
Sicily.
I don't even know the plan yet, so like we're just heading...
Well, there's not much information on customs, but we're heading for the westernmost tip of Sicily, and there's a
Can we check in there?
big town there called Marsala, so I assume we can check in there because it's a pretty big place. We've actually been there before by land. It's where that famous sweet dessert wine called Marsala comes from.
Yeah.
Could be fun. And there's some beautiful little islands off there that are supposed to be quite nice, a national park. So after we've checked in, we could go there and then continue on to Sardinia when the wind changes on Monday.
Tricky. Real tricky cooking on an angle. Ugh. Imagine if it all went down the back. It's about 11 o'clock, Naomi's on watch, watching movies, and she's actually doing an awesome job. She asked me to come up here because we're going through a shipping lane. All sorts of ships kicking back and forth through here, and we're just sort of dodging them. Got the AIS on the left, the radar on the right, the 4 ships you can see with the little green suckers around them. We're completely surrounded in lightning storms. Got 2 over here, a few over here. We can pick them up on the radar. It's kind of ironic that it just happens to be in a shipping lane. So not only am I dodging ships, but we're dodging lightning strikes. People say you should turn the electrics off. I don't think it will help if we get hit by lightning. I think the only thing that's going to help is if I can see these squalls and try and dodge them. That's what we're trying to do.
That's scary though, babe. They're up ahead, they're behind, they're to the side.
It's scary, but what can you do, you know?
They weren't even forecast.
We'll show you, I'll zoom out and show you where all of them are. So we've got these ones to our side, and then others forming around us. So the red bits you can see are squalls.
I think we just got through that. Managed to escape that one.
So the 2 storms converged and we managed to slip right through the middle. Our automatic pilot just kind of conked it on the way through. Not sure if that was related to the lightning at all. I don't think we were struck by lightning. Everything seems to be working okay. And I think the automatic pilot is working now as well. But I had to hand steer through. It was all good, but I got to say there was a few prayers prayed, and I thank God calmed the storm for us. I'm getting course now.
In the Egadi Islands. Some of us are more awake than others. It's pretty, hey Josh?
It's real pretty, but I've got lots of rocks, and so I need you up on the bow.
Okay.
How long until we have food?
We're going to have food right now. Yum, Italian food. Jazz is just sorting out how the heck we check into this country.
They don't really care though.
They're just like, it's okay, don't worry.
You come from Tunisia. Oh, it's okay. Of course, the first thing we do when we get to Italy is go and eat great food. And I've been waiting for weeks, literally, to have caprese salad and pizza because nothing is better than Italian food.
What's in caprese salad?
Caprese salad is literally just tomato, buffalo mozzarella, and basil.
And
That's it.
how does it taste?
It tastes amazing.
But you know what's cool about the simplicity of it is the produce is always super good. The tomatoes, the buffalo mozzarella, everything's just so much more tasty than you get anywhere else in the world.
Italian food is simple but delicious because the produce is incredible, like Josh said. This is the best tasting tomato, basil and mozzarella I think I've ever had. Right here.
I think it's because we've been in Africa.
Probably. We're woken up from a nap, slowly recovering. Beautiful little streets. And the food smells are amazing.
Some mussels and spaghetti, white wine sauce for dinner. Yeah. Had some food, now we need some wine, right?
Definitely. The kids don't think this is very important, but we are now in Italy and we really want some good wine.
We actually have a whole lot of Greek wine left over.
It's not very nice.
It's going to get
Makes you
thrown
feel
out.
sick. It's good for cooking, possibly.
Yeah.
You
No, you don't stuff up your food with that. Mussels are pretty much cheap anywhere in the world. About €4 for a kilogram of mussels. Doing them in garlic and olive oil. Throw some parsley in there, white wine, and just steam them. Lap up the sauce with the bread. We've got a caprese salad and a nice Sicilian bottle of wine. How good is Italy?
Oh no! Today we are having a haircut day for all of those straggly and disgusting animals, David and Coco.
Coco's in desperate need of a haircut because she got a shocking one in Tunisia at the vet's. And we're in the beautiful Egadi Islands, which are a natural park on a mooring buoy. And Davey, how's it going?
These scissors are useless.
Useless scissors? Because Josh dropped our good scissors overboard. Well done.
Yeah. True thing, I'm on the new things. I never thought you would do things when you get mood swings. I wish we never did it, now I'm on a new page. But you cried and lied inside, you two-faced. Baby, you fried the vibe, I tried, it's too late.
Sun's coming up, it's about 6 in the morning and we're off to Sardinia. We left Sicily about lunchtime yesterday and we have an ETA into Cagliari at about 2 o'clock today. We mowed it all night long, there was no wind at all, and now it's just premium sailing conditions. We've got the wind right on our side, which is called a reach. Maybe, how much we got? We got 12 knots of wind, and we're going 7 knots. The sea's really slight, which means there's no waves at all, and we're just, Nikau's just carving through it. It's just really beautiful. Just hooked a fish, but it got away, and I'm pretty keen to catch another one. I'm going to fill my freezer up for a good holiday over the next 3 weeks in Sardinia. Well, Nikau is coming home. Cagliari, we're here, and this is where 1 year ago we picked up the boat. We bought it on the internet. What a crazy thing to do. She was ex-charter. We've spent a fortune fixing her up. She's a beautiful boat now, and I think she's feeling a little bit like an orphan returning to the orphanage, but she's no orphan. She's part of our family, and you don't need to be worried, Nikau. It's okay.
The accelerator broke off just as we're getting on to the motorway here in Cagliari. So we've got our hazard lights on and Josh is trying to repair the accelerator in this stupid little Fiat Panda rental car.
It's broken.
Uh-oh.
Fully broken.
Oh, no.
So,
what are we gonna do? We're in a bad little spot. What do we do?
okay, better call.
Better call for help.
So what's up?
Well, I just called them and they're coming as fast as possible, but it's 20-30 minutes because it's a 15-minute drive from where they are.
They better be giving us all our money back.
I hope it's
day free.
I hope it's not one of those 20-30 minutes.
Limoncello.
I hope it's not a 20-30 minutes that turns into like 60 minutes, because that happens quite often.
It will be.
And it's very hot and there's no air conditioning in this car. This little Panda.
Beat up their Italian ass.
And we're running late. Like, we had so much more to do today. It's already 5:45 at night because all the checks on the boat took ages this morning, so we didn't even get off the boat till 2 o'clock this afternoon.
What happened today on the boat?
On the boat today, we got a repair to our inverter, which Josh blew the fuse and fried the power cord again. So we got that fixed, which was good. And then we had the Rain Marine guys come and basically tell us that our
whole system is
set up wrong, which we paid the guys in Greece like €1,000 to do. So we'd have to pay them like another €300 to do it right. But in the meantime, they've done a kind of a temporary fix, which might work. So we decided to go for that for only €100. Everything just costs so much money. It's just kind of really hard to keep paying for the same things and the same stuff breaking, and it's just so expensive. So if you're ever going to do this, you need a ton of money, or you need to be really good at fixing stuff yourself.
This is the upgrade.
We did not pull out that accelerator pedal, but we have got an upgrade, replacement car.
1 hour later, we have our car.
Upgrade, Josh.
An upgrade.
And we can keep it for an extra half.
Yeah.
Why is it beeping at you?
It's our friend's child's birthday today. They're in a bay just around the corner, and this big storm's 20 knots, ridiculous amount of rain. It doesn't rain in Sardinia, so this is just unbelievable. But you know what? As quick as it comes, is as quick as it'll go. Probably by the time we lay anchor, it'll be all good. When you're done with that video, let me know.
Tie like ski rope to the halyard.
What's the halyard for those that don't know?
Something that hoists your sailors.
Just like a rope that goes right to the top of the mast.
Yeah. And so like you tie the ski rope to the halyard, dinghy motor.
Yeah.
And and you whip off and then you're holding on to it, so you fly up in the air and then you drop.
Awesome.
And we also did a big snorkel.
Good fun. Big snorkel. We had a great trip from Sicily to Sardinia. We arrived in Cagliari and there was a lot of jobs that we needed to do. We want to stow the boat full of produce. We're just kind of chipping away at that for the Atlantic. Lots of wine, more wine, lots of olive oil and wine. Those kinds of things. And also some important jobs to get fixed on the boat. What jobs do we get fixed on the boat? I can't remember in Cagliari.
We got a new fuse.
We got a new fuse. Our fuse blew and we had to hunt around Cagliari for a new fuse and get some replacement parts. We had some Ray Marine problems, some autopilot problems, so we had to get those fixed. We are finally anchored in a bay and this is what it's all about. It's a beautiful bay. Sardinian water is just incredible. I've got my barbecue behind me cranking away that I brought all the way from New Zealand. It's so ridiculous. It's got a little stand and everything. It's completely impractical and anyone who owns a boat that's watching this is going to hassle me, but I love it anyway. And we're just having a great time. The plan is to head up the east coast of Sardinia, which is the kind of easiest coast to head up, and have a few relaxed days, and then we're going to pick up someone from our family who lives in the UK and her kids from Olbia at the top of Sardinia. What's it like being at anchor, baby?
It's really nice being at anchor again. It's very peaceful.
It's been a long time, eh?
Yeah, it's been a very long time.
You live for these sort of moments here in bays, but we're just fixing things all of the time. And I don't think a lot of people realize that. There's always something breaking, like every day. It's a miracle if there's a day without something that's broken. I mean, you've got like 100 different moving parts on a boat that are under insane pressure all of the time, and things just break. And so if you want a lifestyle like this, you've just got to kind of cope with the anxiety of that. So the time you can live with broken things, then you just slowly chip away at them. And that's what I think Jazz is learning to do really slowly.
It's quite hard. It's quite hard just to let it go because I want everything perfect. I want it fixed. And we get it fixed, we spend all this money, and then I'm like, oh my goodness, we just have to fix this thing that we just paid for again.
So keep your head above the ground. So will you stay if I can stop you from running?